Today we're diving into something special, the lightning-fast world of rugby's speed demons. In 2024, we're seeing some of the fastest players ever to grace the pitch, and we're breaking down who these speedsters are and what makes them so explosive. The evolution of speed in rugby has been nothing short of remarkable, with modern players pushing the boundaries of what we once thought possible. Now, let's talk speed. In today's video, we'll be exploring not just who the fastest players are, but the science behind their speed, the training methods that develop it, and how these speed merchants are changing the very nature of rugby union. First up, let's break down what makes a rugby player truly fast. It's not just about straight-line speed, though that's important. When we evaluate a player's speed, we look at several key elements: their acceleration from a standing start, their maximum top-end speed, their agility and ability to change direction, and their speed endurance over a full 80-minute match. The modern game demands all these attributes in perfect harmony. The science behind rugby speed is fascinating. Unlike track athletes who run in perfect conditions, rugby players must generate explosive power on varying surfaces, often in adverse weather conditions, while wearing studded boots and carrying a ball. They need to maintain their balance through contact and be ready to change direction at any moment. This makes rugby speed a unique and complex attribute that goes far beyond mere sprint times. Now let's meet our first speedster. When we talk about pure acceleration, few can match Australia's Marika Koroibete. The former NRL star has been clocked at speeds exceeding 37 km per hour in international matches. But what makes Koroibete special isn't just his straight-line speed. It's his ability to maintain that velocity while changing direction. His background in rugby league has given him a unique advantage in terms of reading defensive patterns and exploiting gaps. Let's analyze Koroibete's running technique in detail. His power comes from a perfect combination of leg drive and upper body positioning. Watch how he maintains a low center of gravity when accelerating, allowing him to push off either foot with maximum force. His arm movement is economical yet powerful, driving his acceleration in those crucial first few steps. Look at this run against New Zealand. 0 to hero in less than 3 steps. That's the kind of explosive power that makes defenders lose sleep at night. The real beauty of this run isn't just the speed, it's the timing. Koroibete picks his moment perfectly, hitting the line at full pace just as the defense is resetting.
50, over to Koroibete! Now, Marika Koroibete for Australia!
Speaking of losing sleep, Welsh wonder Louis Rees-Zammit has been terrorising defences with his blistering pace. Known as the Puma in boots, Rees-Zammit's acceleration is matched only by his tactical awareness. His ability to spot gaps and exploit them at top speed makes him one of the most dangerous players in the modern game. What sets Rees-Zammit apart is his ability to maintain top speed while scanning the field. Many fast players have to slow down to process information, but Rees-Zammit seems to get faster when opportunities present themselves. His spatial awareness at high speed is truly remarkable. Let's break down what makes Rees-Zammit's running technique so effective. His high knee drive combines with powerful arm movement to generate maximum propulsion. Add to this his perfect forward lean and minimal lateral movement, and you have a masterclass in sprint efficiency. The key to his success lies in his ankle stability and foot placement. Notice how his feet always land directly under his center of mass, minimizing braking forces and maintaining forward momentum.
The concerns we had about the quality of Test rugby. What a start it's been to this season's Six Nations Championship. Louis Rees-Zammit, he's got first run on hog. Oh, that's brilliant. That is spectacular from Louis Rees-Zammit.
Now, if we're talking about combining speed with agility, we have to mention South Africa's Cheslin Kolbe. Standing at just 1.71 meters tall, Kolbe proves that dynamite comes in small packages. His step and acceleration have embarrassed some of the best defenders in the game. What makes Kolbe particularly special is his ability to accelerate out of his famous sidestep, a skill that sets him apart from other quick-stepping players. The physics behind Kolbe's movement is fascinating. His lower center of gravity allows him to change direction more quickly than taller players, and his exceptional core strength enables him to maintain balance through his explosive direction changes. When you combine this with his raw speed, you have a player who can create space in the tightest of situations. Watch how Colby's footwork creates space before he explodes through gaps. It's this combination of agility and raw speed that makes him nearly impossible to defend against one-on-one. His ability to shift his body weight while maintaining forward momentum is a skill that took years to perfect. But how do these players maintain their speed? Modern training methods have evolved significantly to create these speed merchants. Teams now use GPS tracking for precise speed monitoring, while specialized sprint technique training helps players maximize their natural abilities. Power development through plyometrics and carefully planned recovery protocols ensure players maintain their explosiveness throughout the season. The modern approach to speed training in rugby is highly individualized. Strength and conditioning coaches work with players to develop specific programs based on their body type, position, and natural running style. Recovery is just as important as the training itself. These athletes need to maintain their explosive power over a long season. The modern game demands not just speed, but the ability to repeat high-intensity sprints throughout an 80-minute match. That's where the real challenge lies. We're not just training players to be fast, we're training them to be fast repeatedly, under fatigue, while making tactical decisions. New Zealand's Will Jordan represents the perfect storm of speed and rugby intelligence. His ability to read the game at full pace makes him especially dangerous in broken play. Jordan's stats tell the story. His tries per game ratio is among the best in international rugby. What makes Jordan particularly effective is his ability to maintain his speed while processing multiple options, a skill that comes from countless hours of practice and natural game awareness. Jordan's anticipation sets him apart from other fast players. He seems to know where space will appear before it actually does, allowing him to hit gaps at full speed while others are still reacting. This combination of physical speed and mental processing speed makes him one of the most dangerous players in world rugby. Jordan's running lines perfectly maximize his speed advantage. He employs wide-arcing runs to stretch defenses, combines them with sharp cuts at top speed, and shows impeccable timing in counter-attack situations. His support lines are consistently perfect, making him a constant threat whether he has the ball or not. Now, let's talk numbers. Modern rugby teams use sophisticated tracking technology to measure player speed. Our featured speedsters have been measured across various categories, including top speed, acceleration from 0 to 10 meters, speed endurance, and change of direction ability. The results paint a fascinating picture of modern rugby athleticism. The technology behind speed measurement in rugby has come a long way. Teams now use multiple data points to build a complete picture of a player's speed profile. This includes GPS data, light gates for acceleration testing, and high-speed cameras for technique analysis. This wealth of data allows coaches to develop highly specific training programs to enhance each player's unique speed attributes.
Now Hall takes it back the other way and Morgan the skip. Oh, beautiful ball on the inside to Will Jordan.
When we discuss pure speed in midfield, All Black Rieko Ioane stands out. Originally a wing, Ioane's transition to centre hasn't dulled his pace one bit. His ability to hit gaps at full tilt makes him a nightmare for opposing centres. What's particularly impressive about Ioane is how he's adapted his running style to the midfield channel, where space is at a premium and decisions need to be made in split seconds. The evolution of Ioane's game provides a fascinating case study in how pure speed can be adapted to different positions. As a centre, he's had to learn to use his pace more strategically, timing his runs to exploit defensive misalignments and create opportunities for his outside backs. The impact of speed in modern rugby goes beyond just scoring tries. These fast players influence the game in numerous ways. They force defensive adjustments, create space for teammates, apply pressure in kick-chase situations, and present constant counter-attack threats. The mere presence of a genuine speedster can alter how opponents structure their entire defensive system. Modern defenses have had to evolve to counter these speed merchants. We're seeing new defensive patterns emerge, with teams putting a premium on lateral speed and acceleration in their defensive line. The knock-on effect has been a faster, more dynamic game overall. For all you aspiring speedsters out there, developing your pace requires a methodical approach. Start by focusing on technique before raw speed, develop power through proper strength training, and practice acceleration drills regularly. Perhaps most importantly, work on maintaining proper form even when fatigued. Understanding the biomechanics of speed is crucial for development. Every aspect of movement needs to be optimized, from foot strike to arm swing, hip position to head alignment. The key is to practice these elements separately before combining them into full-speed running. The evolution of rugby has placed an ever-increasing premium on speed. Modern players aren't just fast, they're powerful, agile, and tactically aware. This combination is reshaping how teams approach both attack and defense. We're seeing a move away from set-piece-dominated games toward a more fluid, speed-based style of play. The presence of these speedsters has fundamentally changed the sport. Teams now place greater emphasis on defensive alignment, develop specific tactical kicking strategies, modify their training approaches, and adjust their player selection criteria accordingly. The game is faster, more dynamic, and more exciting than ever before. The tactical implications of having elite speed in your team are far-reaching. Coaches must balance the desire to utilize this game-breaking pace with the need to maintain structure and control. This has led to innovative attack patterns designed to create one-on-one opportunities for these speed merchants. Looking ahead, we're seeing a new generation of speed merchants coming through the ranks. The combination of advanced training methods and natural talent suggests we'll see even faster players in the coming years. The question isn't just how fast these players can go, but how they'll adapt their speed to the ever-evolving tactical demands of the game. The future of speed in rugby is exciting. As our understanding of speed development improves and training methods become more sophisticated, we may see players who combine the pure pace of a sprinter with the rugby intelligence of a veteran playmaker.
He just puts the hammer down and it's like lightning.
As we've seen, modern rugby's speedsters are more than just fast runners. They're complete athletes who combine pace with power, skill, and rugby intelligence. Their impact on the game continues to evolve, making rugby more exciting than ever. The speed revolution in rugby is far from over. It's just getting started. What do you think? Who's the fastest player you've seen on a rugby field? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more rugby content.